It is wonderful to see everyone here today. We are here because we want better public transit in Scarborough. But we are also here because our beloved Scarborough RT is closing in 2023. And that's at least 7 years before our planned subway replacement opens. That means we'll be stuck taking replacement buses for at least 7 years. That could be 7, 8, 9 years until a new subway extension opens between Kennedy and Scarborough Centre. Secondly, Scarborough politicians don't rely on transit. They're not the ones who will be taking those buses for at least 7 years. Their lack of planning ahead shows how out of touch they are with reality, with the working people and those who rely on buses. Buses have been used the most during the pandemic and have been used most by the racialized people, essential workers, and people to get groceries. Scarborough can't wait at least another decade for better transit. Our elected leaders need to work now so that we can get better transit in Scarborough. So we are asking all provincial election candidates to pledge their commitment to fund frequent bus service and fund the Eglinton East LRT and free transfers between GO and TDC. So there are 3 things that we're calling on our provincial candidates to commit to. Funding a flat fare in Toronto. Free transfers between GO and TDC will unlock more rapid transit options for those in Scarborough. There are at least 7 GO train stations in Scarborough and 1 GO bus station right next door to our STC station. Secondly, we need to invest in bus service with transit operating funding. To replace the Scarborough RT, the TDC will need to run more buses, and we currently don't have that many buses. In fact, we are losing buses every day due to low maintenance and low garage space. So by advancing our funding in our operational budget, we'll make sure our buses stay in tip-top shape as well as stay out longer to serve RT replacements. And thirdly, we need to help fund the Eglinton East LRT to Malvern. We have been talking about an LRT expansion since at least 1985. That's when the Scarborough RT was built, and we've had so many iterations since then. The Scarborough Malvern LRT, the Eglinton East LRT, East to Eglinton East LRT, those have never been built, and so we need to really expand Scarborough's transit network. The subway extension is only adding 2 stops between, it's actually only adding 1 stop after Scarborough Town Centre, and Toronto City Council has allocated $1.2 billion towards the Eglinton East LRT. All that is needed right now is a funding commitment from the provincial and federal governments to make this 15-kilometer line that would really go all the way to Malvern. So once again, we are asking all candidates for the city election and the municipal election to pledge to install more bus lanes in Scarborough by 2023 and to make transit more affordable. We were so proud that thanks to our campaigning, we have convinced city councillors to look into converting the current transit corridor into a busway. And however, this will take time, potentially up to 2 years. And so we are calling on dedicated bus lanes on side streets like Midland and Kennedy, so that the replacement bus service between those 2 interim years will at least be somewhat adequate. So, to wrap things up today, we will be hearing from speakers about what we need, and we are going to be focused on the solutions and the future. We are tired of false lines drawn on a map, but it must be said that we're only in this situation today because of the political choices of all 3 major political parties who prioritized extending the subway, which is only adding 1 extra stop, by the way, instead of adding a diverse transit network, which have added so many more stops and would have connected Scarborough with a 50-stop transit network. In 2016, the mayor said that there was enough funding for the subway to be extended all the way from Kennedy to Scarborough Town Centre, and for the Eglinton East LRT to be built to Malvern, but that was never possible. The cost of a single subway stop was almost $4 billion, and used all the funding that was available for a rapid transit network. To be clear, Scarborough does not end at McCowan. There are people who live east of McCowan. Those people live on Nielsen, Morningside, and Meadowvale. Over the summer, our group, TDC Riders, surveyed at least 300 people in the across Scarborough, and we learned about their views and what they thought should replace the RT. Shockingly, the majority of the people we spoke to did not know that the RT will close in 2023. This is why TDC Riders exists, to create a voice and to be advocates for all riders of Toronto. The vast majority of Scarborough transit users we spoke to want to transform the decommissioned RT corridor into a rapid busway with green public space for walking and cycling. Having a dedicated space for replacement buses will make them faster and even more reliable. to use forever, even after the subway opens. And finally, we want to see preservation of the RT corridor infrastructure that is not going to be used for the bus lane. This is a vital piece of infrastructure in Scarborough, and we cannot let this go to waste. In fact, this could even be turned into a linear park or some sort of cycling path. And so we really need to keep this vital piece of infrastructure because it is unique to Scarborough. It has served Scarborough for at least 40 years, and so it's not something that should just be given up by City Council. So, if you're watching from home, please take action now by sending a message to your elected representatives at www.tdcriders.ca/SCARBRT. If you're here at the rally, please take some posters with you to put up at your bus stops. Every day we talk to people who don't know the reality. So, we are going to hear some fantastic speakers today before we ask elected officials and candidates to walk the red carpet. We will also hear some music and some dancers. So, let me give you a plan for our rally. We have some amazing speakers from the University of Toronto Scarborough community, as well as some local residents and more. They are all here to share their point of view on why we need better public transit. We also have a group of local candidates here, as well as current elected officials who are here to show their commitment to providing better transits. We will be inviting them to sign a pledge. I want to acknowledge them now. So we have MPP Dolly Begum, which is the NDP candidate for Scarborough Southwest, MPP Mitzi Hunter, Liberal candidate for Gilbert, Nafisa Ali Green candidate for Davenport, Sue Wong, Liberal candidate for Scarborough Asian Court, Manal Abdullahi, Liberal candidate for Scarborough Ridge Park, Mazar Shafiq, Liberal candidate for Scarborough Centre, Anita Anadarajan, Liberal candidate for Scarborough North, Lisa Patel, Liberal candidate for Scarborough Southwest, Felicia Samuel, NDP candidate for Scarborough Ridge Park, Veronica Jabir, NDP candidate for Scarborough Gilwoods, Justin Hong, NDP candidate for Scarborough North, Benjamin Trong, NDP candidate for Scarborough Asian Courts. And now we look into the City Council candidates. So we have Kevin Rupa Singh, City Council candidate for Scarborough Southwest, and Jamal Myers, the City Council candidate for Scarborough North. I do also want to take this time to acknowledge the amazing group here, the newcomer youth leadership. So thank you so much for coming. If you have any questions or need help, please go to our food or sign up tables, and please maintain your 6 feet and 2 meter distance and wear a mask. We have extra masks, and there are gloves and sanitizers next to the sign-in table. And finally, if you need to use a washroom, feel free to go inside the mall.